Hi, this is Sherry Veronica. Neil Rowe's case is getting going, and they have their jury, 5 women, 4 males. They were sworn in. It's before Pamela Beckles. With Pamela Beckles, you should probably be looking over at Neil Rowe and feeling sorry for him. She's male centric. Okay, so you have to keep an eye on her. And the prosecutor, who's the prosecutor? Davis. Let me see. Prosecutor Principal State Counsel Olivia Davis. She showed where a woman's body is violated, and it's not a matter of someone beating you up or doing something like strong arming you or whatever. You, like I've said to you before, a lot of females don't even know when they've been raped. A lot of you females do not know when you've been violated. Let's say that you are in a relationship with a male and he's out there doing things that you didn't know about, and if you knew about it, you would not be a part of it. You would have left. And he's out there not only doing things with other females, but probably even doing, well, in Barbados, doing things with other males. And he comes home to you and does that same thing to you without even strapping up out there, strapping up with you. Because when you are in a relationship, you think it's all hunky-dory and you don't need to strap up anymore. And then you find yourself in a situation where you have to visit the doctor. You've been violated. You were RAPED by that person that you are in a relationship with. Once they go out and bring something back, even if you don't recognize it, it's there. Once they're entering someone and coming back and doing the same thing to you, that's a violation. That person has violated your body. Okay, so don't always think that it has to be calling the police because you break down the windows, you break down the stove. No, it could be a simple act of that person coming home to you after they know that they were unfaithful to you on the outside. Okay, so his case is good. He looks really bad. This jacket, like, it's a cheap. He looks as though he's not getting paid. Rowe, he looks as though he is not getting his ministerial salary. Okay, look at him, and that jacket is ill-fitted, and this is too long. That is really too long. See how Michael Lashley's jacket fits a little better. This is really too long. Michael Lashley is looking a little thin. When you get to a certain age, especially guys, you don't lose weight. And if a male is losing weight, you can assume, don't know, but that maybe there's something going on, something else is going on that is making them, it's an illness, some kind of underlying illness. He looks like he has lost weight, and that, look at his calves area, how thin they look. That is not a good look. That is not a good look. Sometimes when you see people, well, let me speak for myself. Sometimes when I see people, what I do is I take everything off, and you say, well, what would he look like if he's walking around without any clothes on? That is not a good look. This is not a good look with their skinny, their bony little legs. Like what? Where you going with those little bony legs? Oh, come on now. And he looks like a joker. He looks like a joker in that jacket. Okay, so yeah, his RAPE trial is coming up, and what they usually do is they talk to the jury, give them little guidelines. And like I said, he has Pamela Beckles in his court. He has Pamela Beckles in his court. This one here, this one is an agent of the colonial masters. You know that Michael Lashley, he's an agent of them. If anything goes down, he'll be siding with the colonials. He'll be siding with the masters. He'll sell you down the river. Michael Lashley will sell you down the river. So we have to now wait and see what comes out of this trial, if he's going to be found guilty or if he's going to be found innocent, but had he kneeled and performed an act of worship to Mia Motley, Neil would not be in this situation now. Had he should have knelt before his queen. Okay? Had he done the kneeling before Mia Motley, Neil would not be in this position now. Okay? So he thought he was all that. He at the time that he was accused and arrested for what he was accused and arrested for, he was acting as the he was in the deputy speaker. He was acting as the deputy speaker of the House of Assembly. He was in Parliament, like up there, up front. And now he's 45 years old. 45 years old. He looks like a 55-year-old guy. Okay? He looks like a 55-year-old dude with this. I cannot get over this jacket though. I cannot get over that. And here he looks kind of cool with that. Yeah, he's put together pretty well, but he's losing weight. Michael Ashley is losing weight, and no matter how he looks, he's an agent of the masters. Okay? He's the agent of the colonial masters. Remember that. And that's it for this. Neil Rowe's case is up, and they have a jury in place, and they have witnesses, and and it has started. So now you have to wait to see how. Maybe it'll go on for a week, 2 weeks, maybe 2 weeks, and in a couple weeks you'll know if it's Hotel St. Philip or if he'll be back, doing what he was doing, which was nothing. And Mia should, let him go next election. Just let him go. Let go of all of them. Let go of all of them. And we'll have to wait and see what happens with this one. Okay. This is Sherry Veronica.
Help me spread the word about Naked Departure via social media. Subscribe and share to show support and love for our channels.